A narrow dirt path snaked through the heart of a secluded village, surrounded by ancient trees whose tangled roots seemed to whisper secrets. The village was small, its mud huts and worn-out thatched roofs a testament to the passage of time. As villagers went about their evening tasks, all eyes were drawn to the figure emerging from the horizon. Kofi, a young man in his 20s, walked toward the village with a quiet resolve. His clothes were ragged, the fabric worn from long days of travel, and he carried a small satchel over his shoulder. Sweat dripped from his brow, and his steps were deliberate, each one tinged with both hope and trepidation. He had come here for a reason. "It has to be here," Kofi muttered under his breath. "This is where the midnight tree lies. I can feel it." Out of the shadows, an old woman emerged, a figure bent by age, her skin darkened from years spent under the sun. Mama Amina, the village elder, was a woman whose presence demanded respect, despite her frail body. Her sharp eyes studied Kofi for a moment before she stepped forward. "You seek the midnight tree, don't you?" she asked, her voice calm but knowing. Kofi was startled, but he had not come this far to be intimidated. "How did you know?" Mama Amina regarded him with a mixture of pity and understanding. "It is not the first time a young soul has come seeking that tree. It calls to them, but it does not give answers easily." Kofi's throat tightened, but he forced himself to speak. "I need to know what happened to my sister. She vanished years ago, and they say she went to the midnight tree. I need to find her, Mama Amina." Mama Amina looked at him for a long moment, as if she could read the sorrow in his eyes. She glanced toward the village, then lowered her voice, speaking more to herself than to him. "Ah, the midnight tree has taken many over the years. Some came willingly, others by force. It does not care for those who approach it with unguarded hearts, but you're determined, aren't you?" Kofi nodded, his jaw set. "I am. Please help me. What do I need to do?" The elder gestured toward the darkening jungle. "It is not a place for the faint of heart. You must return tonight. Only at midnight does the tree show its truth. But heed this, Kofi. The midnight tree does not reveal secrets without cost. The price is steep, and not all who ask are ready to pay it." "I'm willing to pay any price," Kofi said, his voice unwavering. "I must know." Mama Amina watched him for a long time, as if weighing his very soul. Finally, she nodded. "Very well, but be warned, young man. You must come alone, and you must speak your question aloud. The tree listens and it answers, sometimes in ways you may not understand. Come back when the moon is high. I will not be there to guide you then." With those words, Mama Amina turned and walked into the village, leaving Kofi standing alone in the clearing. A sense of foreboding settled over him, but he couldn't turn back now. The tree, the answers he sought, lay just beyond the shadows of the jungle.